Alrighty, to this video, we're gonna talk about the brutal reality of hire and how can you really hire a talent that potentially could stay in your business for more longer time, hopefully permanent. So that way that is a great long-term invest ROI to really grow your business together. And also make sure trades more good. You know, if it's a good time to give them a raise, give them a good raise. Don't cheap them out, okay? Anyways, so we're hiring, right? So with people hiring people, you know, we have seen many times, you know, or you've probably seen it many times, you know, company hire people's very often. Sometimes could be not just one time, but could be twice, could be taking a very long time to hire the right person. That's the goal, right? It's not just hire a person. Unless you hire the person just to get the easy lower leverage task done, that's totally fine. But hire is not really easy to be saying, because it's easy to hire someone, but it's very difficult to hire the right person. So the reason I want to share this, right? I want to give you a great scenario right here. So if you start as a, you know, BB right here, not peanut butter, okay? Personal brand. So you're the main character of all that, right? You offer that services, especially, you know, let's say you have brick and mortar, you offer personal training, one-on-one, and you're the one that's starting from that from scratch. People come in because of you, right? And word of mouth. Somehow you see review, all mention about you, because you're the one that giving the service that happy they want to see, and more people coming in, right? Now, when you hire someone, it's very difficult, especially if you have your own method, a unique way to teach them, to train the customer, whatever, for providing a service. The person that you hire on board to try to get them to the similar level that you're offering, or the coaching, whatever, the thing is they can't really replicate. They had to have their own style. So that's why, with personal perspective, the best way to do it is focus on the part that you cannot do the best at, right? Because you're running a business by yourself, and you know you're doing the front end, do the back end, you know. And most of the time you are doing the back end because you're fulfilling the customer, right? So you know, so the front end, you can hire someone that can do that, right? Do the sales, do the marketing, do the social media present, everything to get your business on board, get more flow, more promotional. And then for you, you just focus on the back end, and then eventually, you know, getting to a point where you get more salespeople. And if you can find that talent to able to, that you train to able to get them on board to actually offering, you know, the quality service that you can, right? You'd be like, hey, unfortunately, I'm maxed out, but I have someone that I'm training on board that can offer the exact method I'm doing that helping those customers, and I'm assures you that this person is just amazing as me. And then, yeah, that's pretty much how you started from. Now, we have another scenario here, right? Is coming from more of a, I would say, not business brand perspective, more coming from like the, I would say, commercial brand, right? I'm not talking about like a big corporate size of commercial, but we're more talking about like, you know, you open more like a space for people to come in, right? So because remember, with this one, it's more of a service heavy, right? Or more people come in to get the service done, right? And with this one, it's more of a recurring base, so more of a commitment perspective. So you as owner can be more free, hire more people, right? To do the front end, to do the back end, right? You can add in, for example, if you run a gym, you get more people to come in to running, you know, do the sales. You can get people to come in to do the, you know, training perspective. But the things are, both of them has one issues, right? Is people not 100% guaranteed will stay, because no job lasts forever. Eventually, the best person for your business, realizing they got a lot of good experience and starts into their own, you know, maybe it's a good time to let them go to really start their own adventure for their career. So the most part about this is more, eventually, in the beginning, it's you, because you offer service, people come in for the gym, check out gym, you do all the cleaning, get the gym sales, all that, whatever. You can hire people to do that, and you can slowly ease off a little bit, and it just kind of, you know, spying. Maybe someone's sick and come on board, help out real quick. So much easier. Now, how do you really, you know, you're asking, how do you really hire for the, you know, looking at like an investment that's gonna continue to, you know, steady growth, not try to like go up and then go down, and you know. So here's the hard truth, right? None of us can guarantee that. That's one thing. But what you can do is join the process of hiring. Besides asking experience, you know, background, you know, looking at their resume, you know, looking at their skills, whatever you're offering, you really want to get down to know more about what their truly purpose goal is. Because I think that's a lot of time, a lot of people tend to miss. Because, you know, hiring sometimes, it's not fun. It's also kind of boring sometimes. You just sit down to ask more people, and then you sometimes scratch your head, and you feel like, you know what, I'm gonna have a recruiter to do the hiring. The thing is, if you're not in the big service, like corporate, commercial level yet, it's best for yourself to hire. rather than have someone else hire for you, because no one knows what you want besides yourself, what you want for your business out of it, right? So, and of course, you want to get to know more about the person that you're onboarding, to know, what their trade, what their skill is, and to get them on board to see if they're best fit for the business. That's why sometimes, yes, they offer like a probation, like a trial, 2-3 months to see how they go, keep or stay. But also at the same time, for you to look at it, is like, the thing is, getting them on board is simple, right? Because a lot of the time we're expecting they have a good experience. So like previous experience for the similar, for similar position, for the user, similar experience they have, but you just got to tweak a little bit to do it your style, right? But also at the same time is, they come in expecting you to give them the best guide, expectation, company cultures, goals, vision together. What's our method? How do we get our brand to out there, people to know, to continue to grow, to see that future vision and path of this career, rather than they just come in for, just take the check, and then when I find a better position, I'm gonna jump to get another career, get another job. So yeah, that's really hard part of it. I'm just trying to, the best way I will say, I'm making this, trying to give you a more clarify of it, because sometimes we kind of over mistaking this two in between. Because if you are more service heavy type of business to start, right, like personal training, where you're the one that's starting, like yoga studio, you're the one who's starting it, where you have your method providing that service to get people to that result that they're craving for, it's very hard to find that one person to replace you. Chances are you're going to be still in the business, and that's part of your path, because you are going to be the person who love doing it. So I hope you are, as you're watching this video right now. Now, if you're starting the fact that you kind of, going for a commitment space, right? So you rent the space, get people paying for using your space, right? For whatever membership base or whatever, you are expecting the person to have people to able to operationalize it, right? So not much focus on you, because you're not in the spotlight anymore. So it is. Now back to the easier point is this: to really hire people is really they can see the vision of the business, and that's exactly what it is. Because if they can see the vision of business, they're gonna eventually just go away. So my best advice for everything I've seen so far is legitimately just get to know more the person. If you can jump in for an interview, right, if you're busy, you just reschedule a different time, really jump in, get to know the person more, rather than have someone else do the interview for you, because you're the one that choosing your future talent for your company to stay, and it's someone that you are possibly, gives them the great expertise to have and have the future chance for once they, take off and they want to build something of their own, you actually, give them a great chance to learn inside your company. That's part of the goal. But of course, sometimes we all want the 1% of talent to stay, right? So it's common. Hopefully this video makes simple. Like I said, I'm not a super expert on this. It's just something I want to share, kind of like to the past career I have, or the same time I see people that have in all different companies. Hire someone's not easy. And then just same thing like getting customers not easy. Well, getting the right customer is not easy. Let me correct that. Same thing with getting the right talent is not easy. So the best thing is you try to experiment using your way to correct, is this person suits my goal? Similar to that, right? Does our mission align with the company cultures? So yeah, hopefully you find this video somewhat useful. And like I said, if you're still struggling with your business growth, I'm happy to, jump on a free article. It's in the link below. And then yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks.